Motherly.
Kind. Super joyful.
Julie is enthusiastic.
Flawless, amazing redhead, and great soda bread maker.
You feel happy and like you have a purpose.
The thing that springs to mind for me is always belief. When you meet Julie, belief is something that oozes out of every pore of her body.
And just her graciousness as a person and also her intelligence. She's just so enthusiastic about people in general, and I think she's really passionate about people and writing. It's not just about, oh, I want you to have a better paper or a better thesis in your paper. It's how's your day going, or do you have any papers coming up? Do you have anything fun that you're working on just for you? It just really makes you feel like she wants to know you as a person and not just a writer. I think that establishes a good connection for everybody at the Writing Center.
A couple days ago, she introduced me to Mike Miller, who is the script writing kind of consultant here, and we talked for an hour, and just her making those kind of connections with the consultants that are students and the consultants that are professionals in their field really just helped me and got my foot in the door, and hopefully I can go talk to him more often now.
Nice.
Recently, Anna Fisher and I have begun working on a project to bring the Writing Center into the education program here at Aquinas, and Julie was such a big help in helping us just get started with that program and helping us to decide how we can be most professional about it and how we can talk to professors. So listening to her really helped us figure out our best moves and just the way that we can make this the most successful thing that it can be.
Earlier this year, I decided really last minute that I wanted to apply for the Costa Rica program like a week's notice. And I asked her to fill out my recommendation form. And I went in and I was like, I'm really sorry, I know this is last minute. And she was just, oh no, don't worry about it, it's fine, I'd love to help you. And it was really nice of her to do that.
I was working on an application for a writing fellowship at a local nature preserve, and it was really tough. It was 20 pages long. It was really hard to get through, and we worked really hard on it, and I ended up not getting it, which was super disappointing because it put so much work into it. But Julie was there and she said, you know, I can't believe they didn't pick you. How dare they? You're so awesome. And it really helped to have her support there in both steps of the process. So.
She's come through me on more than one time, but the most recent example I can think of was I needed a great reference for a potential job opportunity. It's very important. That I'm still waiting to hear back from on it. And I got a writing consultation out of her and a great reference and some awesome ideas about how to obtain the position.
I would have a hard time isolating a moment, really, John, because I think Julie's been that person who, at every juncture with the Writing Center, anytime there's an idea, anytime there's an opportunity, Julie just jumps at it. And anytime I need anything in relation to the Writing Center, like when I'm out begging for more money for the Writing Center and I say, I need some data to support what we're doing and to support what's happening in the Writing Center, she's always there. And I think that the fact that she's provided such support for the consultants, for the peer consultants, for the professional consultants.
She actually wrote my letter of recommendation for medical school, and she sent it to me, and no one has sent me their letter of recommendation before, and I thought it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I think that one of the most important ways that Julie has impacted me is by providing for me a model of how to best work with student writers. She's so smart, but she's wholly approachable and wholly likable by the students. And I think one of the most important ways that she's impacted me is making me just want to be more like her.
Julie is enthusiastic,
Caring,
Positive,
Fun-loving,
compassionate.
Definitely enthusiastic, because every time we see her, she's like, hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, so good to see you. She's just really happy with life, and it doesn't matter what's going on. She always has that bright spirit. I would also say she's very caring because she is more concerned with how you're doing than, I mean, even certain professors are. She just really, she cares about other people and what they're going through and who they are.
She has kind of shown me that the student is probably the most important part of not just the writing process, but the Aquinas in general. So I mean, I think it's from my experiences in that writing center, because you get the time of one-on-one with the student. That's kind of made that work for me very well.
And the Writing Center has really helped me. I'm really glad I've had this opportunity. It's helped me grow more confident as a writer and as a person in general.
Well, before I started working with the Writing Center, I hadn't really been into this kind of like writing consulting thing, and that has definitely made a big impact. It's actually helped me make some decisions about what I want to do after I graduate. And personally, I love that she's always there to talk to people. Even if it's not about papers and stuff, you can go down there, you're having a rough day, and she's always there with a smile and some candy.
I would describe her with 2 adjectives that both begin with E. She's very energetic. So when you're around her, the level of energy that I find helpful in the Writing Center is as high as it can be, and empathetic. She empathizes with everybody.
Caring,
Enthusiastic.
And optimistic.
Energetic.
Friendly, super fun, and just really loving. So she's super approachable, and you can just ask her for help for anything.
Okay, so for positively impacted my life, I would say by having me take a strengths class test. I think that has positively impacted my life because my #1 strength was harmony, and I didn't think it was a strength. I thought it was a weakness actually. So she helped me identify it and made it so that I recognized it, and now I'm aware of it, so I use it so much more than I ever have, because even though it's my strength that I normally go to, it's now at the top of my thoughts. So
I can only think of extremely positive and energetic adjectives for Julie. Julie is somebody who I think just spreads joy and happiness wherever she goes, and I think her radiant sense of faith and belief in other people, as well as her religious faith, really define who she is as a person. She's not somebody who just does her job. She's somebody there who's really created a home in the Writing Center, I think. And I think that that's become a safe place where everyone can go on campus.
Julie's the type of person that when you meet her, you know that she's going to be someone special to you. So for me, she's really impacted my writing, and she's helped me become a better writer. And also she's been there to listen to my hopes and my dreams and just kind of give me advice on to the next steps that I should take in my academic career.
She's always so peppy at 8 a.m. and I don't know how she does it. And I guess no matter where I am and I see her, she's peppy, and she's always happy to see, you know, consultants or just students that she knows. So she's just very welcoming.
Okay.
As a fellow mom of 4 kids, she's always been my biggest cheerleader in terms of what I'm capable of here. That being said, I would say that she's also my other half here, and I found that we're able to do so many wonderful things together. So I don't know if I can pinpoint a really specific time that she got me through a tough spot, but I would say that I can't think of a time that I haven't been able to count on her, and that's a pretty cool thing to realize about a person.
Joy.
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 Well, Julie, there you have it. I don't think I could have said any of that better myself. Just on a personal note, I want you to know, if you don't already, just how important your relationship with me has been. In the most chaotic year of my entire life, you've been there on the front lines with me, helping me sort things out. You've been nothing less than a saving grace, and I consider that honestly. You're such a testament to faith and love and just honestly, genuinely caring about people. And I kind of feel like I have to go to the Writing Center right now because I'm having trouble putting this into words, but I just want you to know how much everybody here loves you, and I know you've had a tough year, but we're all behind you, so Joy.